It was a cold morning. It's a kind of cold that doesn't just bite at your skin, but seeps right into your soul, making everything feel a little heavier. Ethan sat on that same park bench, the one he had visited every single day for months. To the outside world, he was just a quiet man, distant, with a smile that seemed to fool everyone who passed by. People would greet him, some would even wave, and he would always wave back with that same gentle smile. But no one knew what was really happening behind it. No one knew about the storm he had been fighting, completely alone.
How?
See, Ethan had lost everything. His job, his home, and the love of his life, his wife, to cancer. His vibrant world had faded to a dull, muted gray. Yet every single morning, without fail, he came to that park. He'd smile at strangers and share his bread with the birds. Why? But it was a promise he made to his wife. He would never, ever let his own pain make the world a darker place for someone else. She used to tell him, her voice full of warmth. If you can find a way to smile through your own pain, Ethan, you might just heal someone else's without even knowing it. And so, he did. Every single day. He held on to that promise like a lifeline. One morning, as the sun tried to break through the clouds, a little girl named Lucy sat down beside him on the bench. Her shoulders were slumped, and she was crying softly, trying to hide her tears. Her world was crumbling too. Her parents were going through a difficult divorce. Ethan didn't pry or ask questions. Didn't need to. Simply turned to her, offered that same calm smile, and handed her a piece of bread to feed the birds. It was such a small act, almost insignificant. But in that moment, it was everything. It stopped her tears. He looked at the birds fluttering around their feet and said gently, "Sometimes the birds remind us that even broken wings can still learn to fly." That one sentence, spoken so quietly, sparked something inside her. It was a flicker of hope in her own darkness. From that day on, Lucy started visiting him every morning. At first, her smiles were small and hesitant, but with each passing day, they grew a little brighter, a little more real. Weeks turned into months. Ethan, the man with the secret storm inside, became the quiet guardian of that park. He was a silent pillar of strength for so many. He would listen, offer a comforting presence, and help heal others, all without ever mentioning the crushing weight of his own pain. He just kept smiling through it all. Then one day Lucy came running towards him, her face alight with excitement. She was clutching a drawing in her small hands. It was a picture of him, but with beautiful, sprawling angel wings, surrounded by a flock of happy birds. And at the bottom, in a child's careful handwriting, were the words, "Because you smiled, I learned to live again." Ethan looked at the drawing, and for the first time in years, tears began to roll down his face. But these weren't tears of pain, they were tears of peace, of release. In that instant, he finally truly understood. Kindness doesn't require grand gestures or loud declarations. Sometimes, it's just about showing up, day after day, with a smile that silently says, "You're not alone." That smile, the one that was born from his deepest pain, had changed everything. It healed a child's broken heart, brought a little light back into a community. And in the end, in the beautiful, unexpected way that kindness works, it healed him too. The moral of this story is a powerful one. When you choose to show kindness, even in your hardest, most painful moments, your pain can be transformed. It can become someone else's hope. Because the strongest people among us aren't always the ones who show no pain. They are the ones who feel it deeply, but choose to smile through it anyway, continuing to spread light in a world that desperately needs it. So if you're going through something difficult, remember Ethan. Remember that your strength isn't measured by the absence of struggle, but by the love you continue to give despite it. Your smile, your small act of kindness, might just be the miracle someone else is waiting for. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this community. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more stories that inspire and uplift. Your support means the world. Until next time, take care and keep spreading the light.